How can you become a better analyst in the next year? I've got two key ways that can elevate your skills and set you apart from your peers. My name's Clint Huffman. I'm an analytics manager, and I want to help you grow in your analytics skills and unlock your potential. Let's talk about it. So, the first thing that we can do is improve our technical skills. Now, I know this may seem obvious, but the importance of it cannot be overstated. I remember reaching out to a senior analyst that I worked with when I first started, and I asked him, what do you wish you knew more of that would make you be more successful in your role? And he said, hands down, the top two things would be more Excel and more SQL. And so I really took that to heart. And I really wanted to apply myself and learn how to do things in Excel more efficiently, get more familiar with the formulas that we commonly use, understand pivot tables better. I wanted to explore the functionality of Power Pivot and Power Query and get more efficient with those as needed. And so any way that I can improve my understanding and working with those tools that we commonly use, it's going to make me a better analyst and it's going to make me more efficient. And that's what I wanted. In terms of SQL, getting more familiar with syntax. Sometimes things are a little bit different. Maybe you work with Snowflake. The syntax will be a little bit different than it is with Teradata or Microsoft SQL Server. And so understanding the differences and the nuances in those, getting more familiar with the data tables and the fields in those tables so you can navigate. And if somebody asks you for certain kinds of data, you'll just know where it is and it'll make your analysis more efficient. So those are two big topics that I would certainly improve. A couple of additional topics, companies are using Power BI and Tableau to visualize their data. And so I would encourage you as an analyst to also get more familiar with those tools, explore the functionality there, and understand what the best kinds of visualizations would be for the kind of data that you're researching. So all of those things will be helpful. The last technical skill that I would encourage you to improve is your communication skills. Our job as data analysts is we are data subject matter experts, and we're oftentimes communicating our findings to people that are not data savvy. So we've got to find the clearest and concisest way, if that's a word, to communicate meaningful insights to our stakeholders so that they can make business decisions. And so if we can't do that, then that's going to likely result in more takeaways or additional research from us. And so we want to avoid that. We want to try to come to the table as prepared as possible. So I would encourage you to sit with your data, really understand it, understand what you're pulling, and think about how you would communicate your findings to the stakeholders. So those are the major ways that we can improve our technical skills, and that will make you a better analyst. The second thing that we can do is grow in our business knowledge. The goal of any business is to optimize efficiency. And so stakeholders want to leverage data to see how the business is performing. So if we don't have, at the very least, a foundational knowledge of how the business works and what kinds of things affect our business, that's going to limit my effectiveness as an analyst. Increasing your knowledge of the company you work for is going to help you draw more meaningful insights. So if you work for a hospital, for example, understanding how care delivery works is going to be immensely helpful. But what does the continuum of care look like when a patient shows up at a hospital and they're admitted and all the services that they get to be treated for and then they're discharged? What does that look like? Do we understand those kinds of things? Or if you work in manufacturing, what are all the processes that a part needs to go through from start to finish? Or if you work for an insurance company, understanding what products or coverages you offer and what kinds of things affect your business, like natural disasters. There's likely going to be more claims that are filed as a result of something like that. So having that kind of business knowledge and business context is going to help level up your game immensely as an analyst. If this video was helpful to you, please like and subscribe for more content like this, and check out these two videos I've got on Excel data cleaning. I'll see you in the next one.